guys, welcome back to another video. Happy Vlogmas! We're in the middle of December. We are doing all that we can. Again, we're back into a situation. Anyhow, I'm not even going to discuss that. Today, on today's video, I'm going to be showing you some Aldi makeup that I have bought. Now, I have been picking up a bit here and there, and I recently did an online order. If you've been looking at my shorts, you would have seen it come up on there. But before I get into all that, kindly hit that subscribe button and the like or dislike button, depending on your preference. Either or is good with me. So let's get into it. If you saw on my short video, I got these Lacura CC creams in shades 2 and 3 because I didn't know which shade to actually get, so I got the 2. These were, I think, $5.99 each. So basically they are a colour correcting full coverage cream. So I'm presuming that they're going to be similar to the It Cosmetics cream just by the packaging and the look of them. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm getting that kind of vibe. I don't know yet. I got this Dream Big bronzer and the Show Up highlighter. Got these two. I also got some concealer, some brow products. I'll show you all of them as I get into them, but sure, let's start. So if you've seen my previous video, I'm actually shooting this all in the one day. So I've just done my skincare. My skin is feeling really good. It's, again, more Aldi skincare products, which I am so impressed by. My skin feels absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a primer. The primer I'm using today is the Lacura Snapshot Ready Illuminating Primer. Now, when I opened this, I was getting major other vibes. Anybody else? Does that look familiar? So I haven't tried this yet, so let's see. Oh, so I'm all about the luminosity these days because the weather is so cold. So I'll just use a little bit. Feels really nice. I don't feel it starting to pile or anything. So I'm happy enough with that. Now, Aldi's makeup, it comes in and it goes out just as quick, but I have looked online and nearly the only product that wasn't available online was my concealer. Everything else was available still online. So again, with the skincare as well, it was all there online. Again, you'd have to check your local stores to see what else they might have, like some bits in there that aren't online. But for the most part, most of it is online. Okay, that's absorbed nicely into the skin. Now I'm going to go in with my, well, what I'd call it foundation, but it's actually CC creams. I might go with number 2 because my tan is starting to fade, so we'll see. I might have to mix them either. We'll see what happens. That's why I got the 2 medium shades. Now, it did go in shades 1, 2, 5, 4 and 5 being the more darker skin tone colours. 3 obviously being a medium, and then 1 and 2 being the lighter. But because there was no testers, I couldn't see like what was what. So this is number 2. That's the shade there for number 2. So the one on the top is shade number 3 and this one's here is number 2. So I'm going to go with number 2 because I can already see it starting to oxidize. So I think it'll be fine. Number 2 will be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and use CC cream number 2 because I've already started to see it oxidize and I kind of don't want that drama of having the darker one oxidize and then it'll be too dark for my tan because you can kind of see it's kind of fading. So, you know, nice smell to it though. Nice fruity smell. These CC creams also have an SPF of 50. Plus UVA and UVB protection, so that is amazing. As well as the fact that I've put on sunscreen underneath it anyway, it just still gives me that extra protection. So I don't know if you can see how much it is actually oxidized. But I can definitely see that it has. I'm not sure if I like it. It's quite patchy, but it doesn't seem patchy on the camera, so I can't really tell whether it's me or it's the foundation. I'll leave it for a few minutes and see how we get on. Now I'm going to use this concealer, which is supposed to have been a dupe for the Shape Tape. And I got this in the shade Light, so this might be too light for me, but we'll see. This concealer was called the Lacura Takeover Concealer. So it's crease-proof formula that blurs the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Well, we'll see. Oh, so it even has like the doe foot wand like the Shape Tape does. So it definitely is a shade a little bit too light, but sure, look. Again, they only had 3 colours in it, so I wasn't sure which to go for. Again, nice enough coverage. I feel it's brightened up that area nicely. So that's the base done with the concealer. Again, the concealer is a little bit light, but sure, look, it'll be fine. I have bronzer, it'll be grand. Speaking of bronzers, let's go in with it. So this one is the Dream Big bronzer from Lacura, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Hoola bronzer. So it does come like this. You get a little mirror inside and you also get a little brush, which I'm going to be taking out. I'm giving that to my daughter. And it comes in with a little plastic protector as well. So let's see. Again, you can see the colour straight up. Very Hoola bronzy. You see a lot of brands do imitate that one for some reason. But again, this was only $4.99. It's still available online on the Aldi website. So at $4.99, I'd sooner spend $4.99 on a bronzer that's a dupe than giving it to Hoola. Even though I like the Hoola one and I have it as well. But I only have the miniature because it's quite expensive. And I only bought the miniature just to see what it was actually like. And now that I found like there's other dupes for the exact same thing, I'm like, well, once that goes, I don't think I'll be buying it again. I mean, it's a nice bronzer. It's not patchy or anything. So to be honest, I can't really fault that bronzer. That's a really, really nice bronzer. Does what it's supposed to do. It gives me a bit more warmth and depth to my face, so I'm happy enough with that. So you can still see my freckles through the CC cream, so it's not 100% like full coverage. And I don't think I'd like to put too much on because it's already quite a heavy consistency. Yeah, usually my freckles are all covered up when I wear foundations. You can still see the one on my nose there, so yeah, and you can still see my spots coming through. Just bear that in mind if that's something that you'd like to hide. This isn't going to cover it. Now I'm going to use the Show Up mascara, the Show Up highlighter, which again comes like that, and you get your little brush in it and a little plastic protector, which I'm just going to take out. And again, another brush for my daughter. She's going to love that. Now, they didn't have any blushes or anything like that, so I don't really know. Oh, and it's a nice highlighter. Gives you good coverage. That's actually a really, really nice highlighter. I'm really impressed by that. Happy days. Again, another $4.99 little bargain there. What are we going to do now? We'll do brows. So what I've got for the brows are... So I have the dual brow pencil, and I got this in medium, I think. Yeah, in medium, which looks like this. So it's a skinny one. And you've got your pencil one side, twisty up. Super skinny, which y'all know I love the super skinny ones. And then it had the really nice fine little spoolie that end. I also got the brow gel in medium as well. They didn't have it clear as far as I can remember, so I just got it in the medium, so I think I just get everything in medium colour. And that's what that looks like. And you get, it's got fibres on it. Ugh. Not sure how I feel about that. So this must be for building brows, not for setting them. Yep, it's not. It's a tinted brow gel to keep unruly hairs in place while delivering colour and volume for a bold sculpted look. Achieve visibly thicker brows with an easy to use formula that evenly coats hairs to build brows and definition and fullness. I don't need either of them, definition or fullness. I should have read that before I got it. Ah, sure, look. So that's the two brow products I got, so let's get into it and see how they go. This could go anywhere now. So I'm just going to brush them up. Let me see. To get them all in a certain direction. Very easy to go on. I might get a brush actually. This doesn't pull your brows, so it's actually very easy to manipulate that product. It kind of feels more like a pomade than an actual pencil. I'm used to pencils being really rough. Because it's quite a soft pencil, the product just literally glides through your eyebrows. So you kind of would need a brush just to pull it through and make sure it goes into the right places. But I definitely like it. Very easy to use, which is very good. Now I'm going to use the brow gel in a medium. I'm not sure how this is going to actually work because, as you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see there, but there's fibres on it. Let me see. Here's me trying to do my YouTube thing. I'm doing it badly. I don't know if you can kind of see there, but there's like fibres on it. So I don't know how that's going to work. But sure, look, we'll give it a go. Okay, well it does darken them up a little bit more. And the brush, the spoolie, is actually good and wiry. Let's see as it dries down. What's the crack with it? So next I'm going to use is my Naturals by Lacura Intense eyeshadow palette, which is like the Urban Decay, the red one. I can't remember what it's called. But this is what it looks like. See that? I'm going to open it up. And you get a little mirror inside and all your eyeshadows. So we'll do some swatches and see how we get on. So I'll go with the first one, which is called Ivory. Oh, and you get a double-ended brush. So we'll go with the first one, Ivory, Toffee, Cerise, I think it is. So Ivory, Toffee, ooh, and Cerise or Cerise, I don't know how you pronounce it. They are nicely pigmented. Obviously the top one, Ivory, is the same colour as my skin tone, so you know. We'll swatch some more. Let me see. Auburn, Blaze, and we'll go Merlot. So Auburn, Blaze, Merlot. Okay. So you can get just an idea of how pigmented they actually are. That is so nice. They've got, we'll do two more. Sure, just look at, why not? Plum and Walnut, which are the bottom two. Let's see. Walnut. I like them. They are really nice. Can you see that top one at all? There, it's kind of like, it's just a shimmer one basically. More like a highlighter colour. Anyhow, let's get into this palette. I really want to play. So I'm going to take Latte as my inner all over colour, and I'm going to use their brush to see actually how is it any good. The pigment is definitely there. For a $5.99 palette, I'm impressed so far. The brush is a little bit stiff, but sure, look, I'd expect that. Now I have no primer down on this because obviously it came with no primer, so I'm not going to go there with that. I think I might get one of my own brushes actually. But even that colour on its own, totally doable. I think I might just put a little bit of cerise here. Start adding some heat. So that cerise colour is building up there nicely. Okay, impressed by that. Now I'm going to go under the eye again with some Latte. Okay, and then I'm going to go in again with a bit of cerise. Just on the lash line. Let's try Blaze. Okay, so there is a lot of fall off from these glitters. Or maybe I just took too much on it, my brush. You see that there? It's a very subtle glitter, nothing too crazy. Again, if you've been following me here, you'll know I like a bright inner corner, but this just isn't bright enough. But it's fine, it's daytime still, you know. And I'm going to use Ivory in the inner corner, I think. And a little bit under the brow. Just a little bit. I'm also thinking I might smoke out the corners. Maybe Merlot. See how that looks. The colour is just not as pigmented as I'd like it to be. But sure, look, I suppose for $5.99, what can you do? Like, it's not a bad eyeshadow look. And it's definitely not the worst product I've used, so yeah, I just think it could have done with a really dark pigmented brown just to do a smoky, or a black just to, you know, help smoke it out. But other than that, like, that is a grand look for $5.99, grand palette and everything. As you can see, the pigment payoff is crazy in these. Again, you can't ask for more than that for $5.99. So I'm just going to go ahead now and use my Lacura liquid eyeliner in black. Oh, I thought this was a pen. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is a pen. I thought it was like one of those brush ones. It's a bit rough on the eyes. I'm used to pens like this that have a brush more so at the end of them. I find them easier to use. So I'm just going to curl my lashes before I get onto the mascara. So when I opened up this mascara, I was absolutely gobsmacked because it looks exactly like another brand. Like, exactly. Exactly. So let's see what the wand looks like. Oh my god. It actually does. Like, that is an exact dupe of another one. Let's see how it works. Because the one I'm thinking of is the Benefit They're Real, which is really expensive. but it's really good. So let me see if this works just the same. Okay, so what I will say after like just doing the first coat is that while the packaging and the brush looks the same as the other high-end brand that, you know, Benefit, it does look like the Benefit one. It doesn't perform like the Benefit one. Well, not yet anyway. Normally when I'm using the Benefit one coat of lashes and I have lashes. Whereas I'm going with my second coat to see if it can show me something. Okay, maybe in the second coat. But considering the fact that I've like curled these, half of the work should be done. I'm not sure on this one. I think the verdict is out on this one. I'm just not sure. Like it is making my bottom lashes definitely stand out more. It took 3 goes to make the top lashes actually stand out. 1 go on the bottom, but then again I've probably better lashes on the bottom than I have on the top. I'm not overly all convinced, but I'm just going to go and put the gel eyeliner on my inner waterline and I'll be back to you in a second. Alrighty then, I have just gone and put on some lashes and some lippy and a bit of blush because the Aldi brand did not have any of these, but I did get some Lacura makeup setting spray in the long lasting setting spray, this purple one. So let's see how we go. Oh, smells of lavender. And that is it. That is my full look using all the Lacura Aldi makeup. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I have had some hits and some misses in this one. But the look still came together nicely in the end. I have no idea how, but it did. I'm still happy with it and I'll still go out wearing it. The CC cream is not as full coverage as you would expect. The eyeshadow is a little bit harder to blend than other brands that I have used. But again, at $5.99, it is not a bad palette. If you are somebody who's new to makeup and doesn't want to spend a lot on it, this is a very, very good way to start. Yeah, the mascara, 3 coats I needed to get it, the lashes to flick up. The eyeliner pen, the eyeliner liquid pen, it was a bit rough. That bristle was a little bit too hard for my eyes. I like a brush that I can just like glide across. The eyeliner gel pen was brilliant. That's what I have on the inner waterline, which is this one. Just a little gel pen, and it twists up as well, so you can get a pretty decent amount of product on that. That was really super easy to glide on. The brow pencil, absolutely amazing. Really, really quick and easy. The brow gel was quite good as well. Does feel like as if I've got a bit of a brow lift, which I like. I probably would have liked it in the clear even better, but you can't really see too much of the fibres in it, so it's fine by me. The primer was really good. The blush or the bronzer and highlight was really good. Couldn't fault them. So again, all these products are still available on Aldi website. You need to check in their store. I'm not sure about that because every store is different. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you because my makeup is done. I'm going to collect my babies from school and I shall talk to you in the next video. Again, guys, if you have any comments, queries or anything else, just leave it down in the comment box below and I will get back to you. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye! Mwah.